Welcome to another edition of The Brash. Sean's View Entertainment on YouTube.com. Make sure to like this video and subscribe for the latest backstage rumors, news, and developments as it concerns Sasha Banks, Raw, Vince McMahon being mad at creative, a meeting being set up to change pace, news on Kevin Owens, news on Brock Lesnar, all that and more contained in this one epic report. Make sure to like, comment, share this video on Twitter and Facebook. It is very crucial. It is very important. It means the world to me if you share my video on Twitter and Facebook. There were some talents very upset with the Sasha Banks Bad News Raw promo from this past Monday night, according to the Wrestling Observer newsletter. Go check them out right now. The Observer, however, did not specify, but it sounds like the heat is on company officials and perhaps creative and not Sasha Banks herself. Well, at this time, Sasha Banks can ill afford to have any heat on her because of her being somewhat injury prone, but the fact that the WWE wants to put her back in contention for the women's title says a lot to me. And Sasha Banks, in my opinion, so a lot of people are against her because the feeling and the aura is not the same as it was in NXT. The only thing I would change about Sasha Banks, the only adjustment I would make, and it wouldn't be a huge one, is to turn her back into a heel because that was when she was most comfortable. That was when she was on, so to speak. But that's all I'm going to say about Sasha Banks. It seems like things are really going well for Sasha Banks. Like I said, I was a little worried. I will say that Sasha Banks had me going for a little while because, and that heat stems from the fact that, you know, Daniel Bryan and Tyson Kidd had to hang it up. They had to retire. And, you know, we had the Mark Henry retirement storyline. But, you know, it was a storyline, and this was a shoot/storyline type like thing. So some boys in the back were a little mad and upset with the way it got over. And some fans in attendance that night weren't really too hot on the Sasha Banks promo that she gave. But once again, it was storyline oriented, so it shouldn't be that bad. More news on Monday Night Raw ratings and Vince McMahon flipping out backstage. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, before I get into the report, very crucial and important to share my videos on Twitter and Facebook as my social media engagement is at an all-time low. There is rumors picking up speed once again of WWE wanting Brock Lesnar to go up against Kevin Owens. The feeling is that those talks may increase knowing that Owens is now the Universal Champion. And it should be noted, to bring the proper prestige and importance of Kevin Owens as Universal Champion, there is speculation that he could be the one to go on to defeat Brock Lesnar. Kevin Owens defeating Brock Lesnar. Does that make sense? Would that even be realistic? Would people buy that? Knowing how prominent and dominating Brock Lesnar is, I would hope that Kevin Owens is going to cheat. He's got to use the ropes, brass knuckles, an exposed turnbuckle, the championship belt, a referee down, interfere. There's no way that they're going to have Kevin Owens go over Brock Lesnar just like that. I mean, I cannot see that materializing. How the hell would that make sense? Vince McMahon is said to be pushing for Raw and SmackDown to have the same number of champions for one reason or another. With that said, there are early plans for SmackDown to get their own Cruiserweight division. If things go well with the Raw Cruiserweight division, that launches on September 19th in Memphis. According to an all-new report from DWN, WWE Creative is under fire from Mr. McMahon. McMahon is reportedly not a happy camper coming out of Monday's Raw. And with football making its return, the fear is that the ratings will continue to slip further. There is a feeling that some writers are on thin ice right now after the Raw ratings came out and just the overall booking of the show. McMahon plans to do something about it once he squares everything away with creative team. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, tempers are hot right now. We are sitting on a pressure cooker that is literally about to explode. Just fire the whole Raw creative team. Get new guys in here. Get me on there. Get Vince Russo back on there. Get guys that know how to book and plan and strategize and keep people tuned in from 1 hour to the next hour to the next hour. You know, I'm not saying it's an easy job. It's not easy to come up with compelling, new, intriguing storylines and matches each and every week. It takes a lot of thinking, but that's the job you hired for. That's the job you signed up for. And when the ratings come out, holiday season or not, what's going to be the next? What's going to be the next excuse? Oh well, football's on now. Oh, DVR. No, I've went down that road. I've talked about that plenty of times before. When push comes to shove, you got to give a product worthy of your 3 hours time. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the latest and greatest in WWE news, rumors, and headlines. If there's any more, I will bring it to you right here on Sean's View Entertainment. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Please share my videos on Twitter and Facebook. Tell your friends, your girlfriends, your boyfriends. It is absolutely crucial to keep sharing my videos and commenting on my videos. I want my social media, score to build back up because right now it's at warning signs right now. Warning signs. Caution, all right? Subscribe.